Hey guys, what is going on today? Gonna get some fzero going, expert mode. Looking forward to this. I had this game as a kid, but I never played the expert mode, I don't think. Let's see how hard it is. I think there's a difficulty beyond that as well. I think there's like master mode if you can finish expert mode, so maybe we can unlock that today and try master mode another day. Hey Ford Tech, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I think my internet's better today. It's not great, but it's better than it was yesterday, so I'm hoping things won't get interrupted. It sounds like music from a scroll shooter game like Raiden. This music, I'm not actually sure where it came from. I believe a friend of mine actually found it online somewhere and sent it to me and said, hey, this sounds cool. You were looking for music for your stream. How about something like this? And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I'll put it in there somewhere. And that's how I got that music. I don't actually know where it's from. Maybe I'll find out one day, but I have no idea. But I'm doing good today, Tech. I hope you are too, man. Let's get rolling. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we'll try it. This is the car I always pick because it's got the highest top speed. So we're going to play the Night League on expert difficulty, and then we're going to work through the Queen and the King Leagues if we can get that far. I don't know how far we're going to get, but we're going to try. This is a pretty hard game, though, on the harder difficulties. Alright, that's not a very good start. This one's a little different from how the points are calculated in Mario Kart. This one you have to finish in a certain position on each lap to keep going, or the game just ends. So right now where it says safe 15, I can be as far back as 15th place on the first lap and still keep going. But this is, I remember this being pretty difficult, but I did play it a lot, so I think we got a chance here. You do get one turbo boost every time you complete a lap. Now this was a very, very excellent game for its time. This is one of the earliest Super Nintendo games to release, and it's really good. Controls are very smooth. Everything is just perfection. But it is a hard game. And that's also the first appearance of Captain Falcon in any game right there in the blue one. I thought that was pretty cool, but he doesn't actually appear in the game, but I mean his car is here. I think there was like a comic book that came with the game that like showed the drivers and stuff like that. Alright, you don't want to be on the shoulder of the road there. There we go. Unfortunately, this is not a two-player game. I wish it was, but it is not, unfortunately. Alright, these drone cars, they're just there to get in the way. These are the guys I'm actually racing against. Dude, how are you overtaking me? I'm supposed to have the fastest car. Alright. If you bump into anything, it slows you down dramatically. And you do have a health bar too, so when you crash into the sides and stuff, you lose health. You lose all your health, you die. Another thing that's different from Mario Kart. Alright, I think we're gonna be fine. I don't care if he beats me. We're not going for points here. See, I had to be in third place or better to finish right there. That's all we're going for, just trying to stay alive as long as possible. And you get multiple lives as well. A lot of these tracks carried forward into future F-Zero games as well. There's even like F-Zero like levels in Smash Brothers and stuff like that. Alright. Should have plenty of time to catch up. The music in these games was outstanding as well for the time. They did a really, really nice job. Alright, go ahead and use our turbo boost here. That should close the gap on them a little bit. Can't afford to bump into them. That hurts you worse than pretty much anything. Especially with me driving this car. It's got the worst acceleration, but the best top speed. Alright, now we have to be in 7th place or better to win. Alright, need to not hit the side there. That'd be great. These drone cars, man, they're terrible. And it just gets worse. It gets harder. You don't lose a whole lot of speed when you, like, brake for a second. You don't lose too much. So it is worth it to take your finger off the acceleration button for a split second to slow down. That's better than actually using the brakes. Alright, this is a pretty good run now. Alright, last lap. Hopefully we can finish up here. That's really bad. That's bad. Wow, good God, they punish you hard on these mistakes. Alright, I gotta be in 3rd or better. One mistake may cost me the whole thing. Yeah, right there at the end. Got me. One mistake, and it was such a good run. One little mistake destroyed it. Alright, got a couple more lives to work with. Wow, this is going to be really, really tough. This is going to be tough. Now I'm in 5th because the purple drone car ran me off the road. Wow, man. Alright, gotta be perfect on that last lap. They're asking for perfection there. Plenty of time to catch up. It's that last lap, man. Might save some turbo boost for the last lap. It might be the thing to do. You don't want to hit the flashing car because it just blows up. You can get health back right there, but I don't really need it, so we're just going to keep going. He's going to pass me right back, more than likely, but that's fine. Alright, I'm in an okay position right now. These drone cars don't really affect the computer drivers. That's a big problem. I don't even know if they can hit them. Okay, we gotta be in... Alright, Alright. Well, that was close. Alright, one more lap. I don't know how far ahead they even are. There's Captain Falcon right there. Alright, the drone cars did affect him. That's good. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use some turbo here. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Alright. There's 5 tracks per circuit, I think. You don't get... I think you get more lives if you get points. Points actually do something in this game. I know we always make fun of points and stuff on stream, but I think if you get enough, you get an extra life. So, that would be nice. Yeah, points. But I'm pretty sure they help here. I'm pretty sure. I think they're going to do something. I think you can get enough points to get like 1 extra life per circuit or something. Could have done a little bit better on that turn. That's better. You use the L and R buttons to, like, take the turns sharper. That does help. Alright, drone car got me hard that time, but we can use turbo to speed back up instantly. Usually the best use of the turbo. Oh my god, Starry City has gifted subs to Grimbomb, Engineer, and Tsunade. Thank you very much, Starry City, dude. Way too kind. Way too kind. If any of you guys are here, Grimbomb, Engineer, Tsunade, please say thank you to Starry City. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I really, really, really appreciate it. Totally unexpected and required, but thank you so much, man. As always. Far too kind, like I always say. Hope you're having a great day as well. How's life going for you today? I'm sure you're working about now, or maybe you're just getting off work. Alright, let's get another turbo. By far, this is the most subs my channel has ever had. By far. It's not even close. Not even close. I want to distract you from the race and it's been unsuccessful. No work, it's Sunday and it is a joy. I hear you. I'm not working today either. Same boat for me. No work on the weekends. Well, sometimes I do like some freelance work, but I don't actually have to go anywhere, which is the best part about all that. Dude. Okay, use turbo. I gotta use turbo. Where's turbo? I was using it, but my momentum like knocked me backwards. Alright, we gotta get through this final lap. And I am not in position to do it. Alright, I gotta use some turbo here. I don't have a choice. The explosive car got me. This is not gonna end well for me here. I'm out of turbo. I'm almost dead. It's over. It was a good run. Good run. Needed to be in third. We came in fourth. Everything was clicking just perfect until that happened. How can I get better? Get better. Get good. Yes, it is nice to not be having to work on the weekends. Weekends are awesome. It's just kind of chill time a little bit, and then it's back to the good old grind of the work week. Dude, I can't believe it's been so long since I've known you already. It feels like I just met you yesterday, and it's already been like 14 years. Or around 13. It's been about that time. We've worked on so many projects in World of Warcraft trying to get them to do what we want them to do, and they never would do it. And that frustrates the hell out of me, still to this day. If they just wouldn't listen. These drone cars, man, they're screwing me over. One drone car ended up causing that chain reaction of crashing right there that cost me most of my health. Alright, we'll get some health back. Not that it really matters. I don't need health. I need to place higher and I need to go faster. That's what I need to do. I need something. I need to not hit stuff, actually. It's not going faster, it's about not hitting stuff. Perfect time for an explosive car, right in the middle of the road. And a narrow stretch of highway, no less. Some health back. How am I not going faster? Hit stuff. Good God, man. Good God, you can't hit stuff. Now I'm not going very fast. I gotta use some turbo, or I'm not gonna be able to keep up. I'll sacrifice some health, but I gotta try and keep up. Alright, now somehow I gotta get into third place. That's probably not gonna happen. No, it's not happening. I'm in 6th now. Good. How do people do this? Get good, I guess. Something I'm not able to do right now. Okay, where's the guy in 3rd? There he is right there. Not gonna have time to catch him, though. Nope, he got me. Oh my God, he got me right there at the end. Just about out of lives. This is my last life, and we have to play the other tracks again. This is hard. This is really hard. How do people do this? How do people do this? I played this a lot as a kid. Apparently not enough. Lost some speed there. I got on the side of the road. That does slow you down. I just can't keep up with them. I cannot keep up. They're all driving like perfectly, and I'm having all kinds of problems. Plus, I have to put up with the drone cars. The computer does not. Hey, Steamy, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, I can make a choice there. I can either crash into the wall or hit the drone car. I can pick my poison right there, because there's no getting around it. There's just no getting around it. It's disaster. It's disaster. I don't think I'm good enough to be able to do this challenge. I don't think I can do it. Doesn't look possible. Nah, not happening. And there's a difficulty higher than this. Maybe I need to switch to another car with some more acceleration. Maybe that's what I need. What's killing me right now is lack of acceleration. I take a hit, I slow way down, and then I'm unable to catch up because I'm going so slow. Yeah, if I can't avoid other cars, there's no reason to be playing as this guy. I love how they can just run me off the road, but there's nothing I can do to them. And we're going to be starting over real soon. Yeah, it's ragey. It is. I had this track beat, and then one drone car bumped me, and that ended the whole run. Now we have to be in third. I don't think there's enough time. There's not enough time to catch back up. No. Oh, I made it back up to fourth, but he's right there, and I'm not going to be able to catch him. Nope. I'm coming real close. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Just not able to close the deal on it. Boy, that was rough. Game over. All right. Let's go again. I'm going to try this car this time. This actually came out before Mario Kart. This was the first racing game on Super Nintendo. This car's got a little bit more acceleration, but a little less top speed. I think that's what I need right now. When you touch them, it screws you up completely. It does not screw them up. You bounce all over the place. They don't even move. Geez, if I can't do the first circuit, well, how am I going to get through the Queen and the King leagues? The tracks are way worse than these. Maybe that switching cars is what we needed. We'll see. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Get blown up by the drone car or hit the wall. Pick your poison. That Sand Ocean track sucks. Alright, that was pretty good. Be able to finish up right here. It doesn't matter if you finish in first, second, or third. You just need to finish. You get more points, I think, for second and first, but that I don't really care about that right now. I'm just trying to finish. How could Master Mode difficulty be any worse than this? I have no clue. Yeah, we are dropping frames today. Internet's not great. 2,500 frames have already been dropped, but that's better than it was the other day. I was averaging 7% of all frames dropped yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Yesterday was so bad I couldn't even stream at all. Don't have very good internet here. Poor internet. And I'm at the mercy of it. How are you passing me? I'm going maximum speed. How are you passing me? That shouldn't be possible. I was capped out and he passes me. Literally capped out. If there was another option besides charter, I'd get it. Coyote has charter as well. She doesn't live all that far from me, just a couple 100 miles. She's got charter as well and has all kinds of problems with it as well. It's not just me. It's just not a good internet service. They don't give you what you pay for. It works sometimes. And we can get a little bit of health back there. That's fine. Much better. That was way better than taking a hit there, but I did have to lose a lot of speed right there. Yeah, she does have problems. It is unfortunate. There's nothing we can do about it. Alright, I'm in pretty good shape here if we can just hold on. Then we'll... Or tried to suicide bomb me right there. They'd never go against a computer car like that, ever. These drone cars only care about wrecking you. Alright, get to try Sand Ocean again. First two tracks are easy on this difficulty. Here's where the problems lie. This is a terrible track. I want to say the track after this is actually easier. Oh, he takes the turn wide and somehow passes me? That's crap. I think there's more F-Zero games as well. I know there's one on N64 because I've got it, but as far as beyond that, maybe they made one for GameCube. I don't even know. Alright, took that turn really sharp, which is really what I needed to do there. Alright. When you touch a drone car, you're in trouble. You can't touch them. You can't touch them. Do not touch. I hit the wall there. Yep. A couple of mistakes in this game start to chain reaction that you almost can't recover from. Like that. Just like that. And then they'll push you off the road and then you're done. Unfortunately, there's no shells or anything like that, like in Mario Kart, that's going to help me. It's just driving and getting a turbo boost every lap. That's all I have to work with here. Anything but that would have been great. Alright, good, good, good. Oh, that was really good there. Alright, we need more of that. I'm gonna need to be in third, though. Gonna need to be in third. Alright, where is the guys I'm racing against? Okay, there's Captain Falcon. He's up there. I don't have any turbo left. I'm not gonna be able to catch him. I just don't have the speed. Nah, not gonna happen. How is this all going wrong? That was not a bad run. It wasn't bad. But they're not looking for not bad. They're looking for excellent. That's what they're looking for here, is excellent. And that was not excellent. And am I going to play another modern game? I don't know. I'm just not really into modern games. I'm just really not. That was a great memory, wasn't it? That was a great memory when I used to get up, and I was done with college during that time, Starry City, and it was fun waking up and getting on World of Warcraft and playing as a gnome mage. That was a fun time. That was a really fun time. That was a joyous memory. Dude, that was like 2005. That was really fun. That was incredibly fun. Some of the most fun times I ever had in a game was doing that. And then they took it all away. Took every last bit of it away. How am I supposed to keep this thing under control when they're hitting me like that? I don't know if we're even going to get past this track. Those were great memories, and I wouldn't change a thing back from that time period in World of Warcraft as far as my playtime and all that stuff. I just finished college. I was looking for a job. I wasn't super busy during that time, so I had time to dedicate a little more time to the game than really I would have going into the future a little bit. And, you know, honestly, even back then, Starry, is that I didn't get to play it as much as I wanted to because the queue time to get into the Alterac Valley Battleground was like 4 or 5 hours on my server. So there were a lot of days where I wanted to play it, but I didn't have time to sit in the queue that long. And there were some days where I would like sit in the queue and do something else and like turn the sound up on the computer so I could hear if the queue popped. Or I sat on the other side of the room playing PlayStation, and I had like a ruler, and I would literally hit the keyboard from across the room with like a long ruler so I could stop myself from going AFK. And that's some of the things I did to keep the character from disconnecting and losing my spot in the queue, which literally would take, like I said, like 4 to 5 hours. That's the only thing I didn't like about that was the queue time. But it wasn't like that on every server. It was like that on mine, though. Alright, we got a chance here. We got a chance. When should I use this turbo? There's not a very good place to use turbo on this track because it's extremely windy, and turbo only really works on straightaways. You know, the bad part about this, too, is if I beat this track, there's like 2 more in this circuit to deal with. So if I lose on those, we'll have to eventually come back and do this one again. We're very close to winning here. Don't screw it up. I'll take it. I'll take it. Holy crap, we beat Sand Ocean. Favorite time was logging out the previous night and coming back to see if it was the same instance as it was last night. So many fun times pushing back from the brink and Dunbalder all the way back to Frostwolf, back when the druids alone would eliminate a raid. Dude, that was incredibly fun. Or if, like, they would accidentally, like, pull the druids. And by accident, without meaning to, and that would wipe out every inch of ground they had gained up there trying to push the final flag. You know they were yelling at each other and stuff in the chat when they accidentally got the druids angry at them. That was hilarious. Like I said, those were some of the best times I ever had playing a game, because every day in Alterac Valley, like, different things were going on. It was just awesome. There was no other way to describe that. And it lasted for a very short time. And I can't believe it's been so long since those days already, because it feels like that was going on yesterday. By the way, there's a really heavy wind on this track, so I'm constantly being pushed to one side. But it's just, the track is just an oval. It's a simple track. There went, my turbo got wasted because I ran into a drone car again. Did the same thing too whenever some idiot had pulled frost. Yep. Yeah, and there was no reason to pull those because they were over there in a cave. But some idiot would end up getting too close or wonder what was in there, or I don't know. It was always something stupid with that. But it happened a lot. But if they brought that back tomorrow, I'd resubscribe to the game instantly, no questions asked. I doubt they ever get on that speed up. Okay, here we go. Alright, now we gotta be in third or better on the final lap. When does Starry City become a mod? I just made him one, like, yesterday. I've known him for like 14 years. But yeah, I made him and Ramza mods because I've known them for like forever. I've known Ramza for like 35 years. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to be here, but he works a lot, but I made him a mod too. We don't need a whole lot of modding in my channel. It's usually pretty quiet, but you never know. You never know when one of those hate raids or somebody coming in trolling, spamming nasty shit or anything like that. So, for the most part, I can handle most modding stuff on my own, but wanted to add a few more. What the crap was that? Alright. Oh, this track. I remember this one now. This track has the sharpest turns ever. I don't remember it being that bad of a... Oh, right, there's landmines here. That's right. Gotta hit that. We gotta hit that jump. You gotta hit the jump. Drone cars are gonna be the death of me here. Great deal of fun trolling people when I made a warlock and got the pet to taunt direct Ventar into evading mode. Oh, I remember that. I remember seeing it a couple of times. And the best part about that was it made the battleground keep lasting longer, which is all I really cared about at the time, was just making it last longer. Everybody's like, oh, we're gonna finish it till we get some honor points. You wanted honor points back in the old days, you didn't even go to Ultrite Valley, you did Warsong. Or Arathi. The Ultrite Valley was not for farming honor, it was farming reputation. Alright, I'm not going to make this track as really hard. I can see that already. Alright, if I can hit this right here, it would... I can't make that turn. I can't make that turn. It's too sharp. Alright, final lap. We better get into third or it's all over. Alright, I'm in third. If I can just hang on. Come on. No! Yes! We beat the Night League on Expert. Oh my god, that was way too close. The guy in fourth was like literally right behind me there. Holy crap, that was way too close. Starry, you remember when you could actually pull them outside and kill them outside their buildings? You remember that? I've got a screenshot of me playing my Paladin actually attacking Drekthar, like, at the relief hut or whatever it was called. That didn't last very long. They changed that after like a month or something, but that was actually doable for a very short time. I'll have to find that screenshot somewhere, but I know you could fight everything outside for a while. Made it way too easy, honestly, but that was a thing for a short time. I do remember that. I think I have a screenshot somewhere. Vandar near the bridge. Yep, that type of stuff was going on. Oh crap, I just skipped the ending. I don't think there was an ending though. I think it just shows the credits. Alright, we finished the Alright, that was the Knight League. Now we're gonna do the Queen League on Expert. Now difficulty will ramp up even further. It's like every change they made to that battleground made it a little bit worse. Every single thing that changed made it just slightly worse. It's like a downhill, it was like a downhill slope. Every single little thing changed, was just snowballed into what we have today. And there was one really bad patch at some point where I think they like took out most of the NPCs, they took out the landmines, they made everything that was left weaker, and that was kind of the nail in the coffin right there. That was like the point of no return. Everything was salvageable up until that point. And I remember reading the patch notes that day thinking, why are they making the NPCs weaker? That's what like keeps the battle going. That's like the whole heart and soul of it. And to this day, I've never found something to replace that style of play. I've played other PvP games and stuff. I tried Guild Wars. I tried all kinds of stuff trying to find a replacement over the years. I never found one. I was really disappointed with Guild Wars 2. I thought it was going to be similar because it was billed as like huge battles like in a like frontier zone area, and it wasn't anywhere close to it. I tried Warhammer Online. I thought that might be similar, and in a few small instances it somewhat was, but it never matched up to it quite the same. That was it. Yep, that was it. I remember reading it, and I was going, but why? It was fine. You're not supposed to be able to win that battleground in like an hour. Even not an hour. I'd say an hour, and games were at one point being reduced to like 10 minutes or something. Probably less than that. I was in a lot of games that lasted like no time. Alright, there we go. That was an easy track. Easy mode right there. They're going to get a lot worse, though. They're going to get worse. I think the biggest bummer was Classic re-releasing. They used a terrible patch version rather than an actual good one. And you know what? I got bored of Classic earlier than I wanted to, simply because of the stupid version of Alterac Valley they put out with it. I would have kept playing Classic a lot longer if it wasn't for that. And plus, the map imbalance was extremely glaring on that version of Alterac Valley. I never won a game with Alliance. Not a single time. Oh yeah, there's magnets on the side here, that's right. Ugh. Otherwise, this track's not that bad. I think we're going to be fine here. EVE Online? I don't think I've ever seen that, but I'll have a look at it. I love huge battles. I'm not a... In massively multiplayer RPGs like that, I'm not a small-scale battle guy. I think small-scale battles are fine for first-person shooters, like Team Fortress and Halo and those types of games. But for massively multiplayer RPGs, I think small-scale combat is extremely unbalanced. Especially for a game like World of Warcraft, which is not built for PvP. And Blizzard keeps trying to jam it down everyone's throat. Oh, no, we're supposed to be doing arena. Well, guess what? I've never done an arena in my life in the game. I'm probably the only person that never once did arena combat. And I did it out of protest, too. I boycotted it because they never brought old Alterac Valley back. So I was like, okay, screw you. I'll never set foot in your arena. And I never did a single time. These magnets just ended it. All right. Well, I guess we'll be doing Port Town again. So I ended up spending most of my PvP time in Team Fortress 2, which is fun. It's a first-person shooter, but it doesn't capture the same type of like back and forth 40 versus 40 combat that World of Warcraft did. So it was not a replacement. It was just something too different. So I do like it, but it's just not the same thing. Oh my god, we finished that by like one car length. Eve holds the record for the most players. I bet they have a stronger game engine in that game than they do in Warcraft. Warcraft, even to this day, can barely handle 40 versus 40. And I blame that on poor coding. I blame that on extremely poor coding. Because there's no excuse in this time period for that to be a problem. Starry, you remember they couldn't even do 40 versus 40 in Ashran without the damn thing lagging out. And they had to reduce it to like 30 versus 30 or something because they're not updating the net code or something. I don't know what the problem is, but they couldn't do it. What? No, physics don't work that way. If I bump into a car from behind, it's not supposed to launch me in that direction. Alright, well this is a better track than Sand Ocean at least. At least we might be able to get through this one. Alright, so far Queen League's not bad at all. We're just coasting through this. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, honestly. Of course, I haven't really ever seen a massively multiplayer RPG that did huge scale battles where it didn't just lag the server apart or something like that. I've never really seen a company pull that off successfully. Dark Age of Camelot, I played that before World of Warcraft came out, and it had large battles, but it also ran terrible when there was a lot of people around, so it did no better. That was nice. That was nice. That just got me back into first. Alright, let's go. Final lap. This is not a hard track. I have no excuse for losing on this one. Unless a drone car gets me. I don't care if you pass me, Captain Falcon. It means nothing. I just care about being in third. This is going much better. I think I'm getting good. Terran Mill versus South Shore is another example of it not working. God, it didn't... Dude, that was unplayable half the time. It was completely unplayable. I was not able to do anything with Terran Mill versus South Shore half the time I signed up for it. And even when it worked good, how powerful healers were at that point in time, you couldn't kill anybody. At least I couldn't. Of course, I didn't have like raid or arena gear or anything because I didn't sink that much time into it, but you son of a bitch. Good freaking God. Hey, Captain Falcon, you're supposed to be racing, not just trying to kill me. Hey, Coyote, what's going on? I hope you're having a great day. My internet's actually working today. I wasn't able to stream yesterday because my internet was so bad. How's yours been lately? Because Charter's just trash level internet. Literally is trash. Alright, three laps left. Where are the guys in front of me? How far ahead are they? I don't think they're that far. There's one of them right there. You jump off the track, you die immediately, by the way. I think we can do one more lap. No, wait, there's two more. Uh-oh. No, do not fall off. Okay. Alright, well, whoever's in first is so far ahead I can't even see them, but that's okay. I just need to maintain position, and we're going to be just fine right here. Alright, last lap. Let's go. I think that's him right up there anyway. Dude, I'm like driving perfectly here and having a really hard time catching up with him. There he is right there. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're doing well, guys. I'm impressed here. The Battle of BR at over 7,548 and 2,670. It lasted 21 real-time hours and cost 300,000. It was the largest battle on both EVE and MMO history. Now that sounds like something I would have enjoyed taking part in. I like the large-scale battles. Yeah, I reset my router and I reset the cable modem, and a lot of times it just doesn't fix the upload problem with internet. There's like nothing I can do about it. It was so bad yesterday I couldn't stream, and the day before that I was dropping so many frames I just called it early. But bad internet has been a real problem with me lately. There's nothing I can upgrade to. This is the only available cable in my direct area. Hey, Andy, what's going on, man? Hold up, let me give you guys some shout-outs. Hold up, we're falling behind here. There you are, Coyote. Sorry about that. I completely forgot. That's why I need a bot to do that. That's why we need a bot. Of course, people are taking advantage of people's bots and chats right now. There's like this spam bot going around. And like following people's channels with tons of follows with this spam thing. Coyote's probably seen it. Oh, I didn't have enough momentum to make the jump because I got bumped right before it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I haven't had time to play that yet. My time is pretty limited off stream. I think I want to play that off stream. Because Undertale is like a choice-based RPG type game. And my girlfriend doesn't like a whole lot of games that are like heavy action. She likes like RPGs with choices and dialogue and all that stuff. She would like that. So that's a game I need to save for off stream. We could probably do that Sands fight that you showed me on stream though. We could probably do that. But as far as like doing the actual game, I would probably be more served to doing that off stream because she's picky about games, and I have to find games that we can play, sit down together, and like do the dialogue and that type of stuff. All right, I could not have made that turn any worse. All right, why am I going so slow? This is a pretty rough track, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. This is a hard one. Hey, Victor, what's going on, man? Yep, we're doing some classic F-Zero here on expert mode. It's tough. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a great day. Oh my god, alright. We gotta speed up, man. I gotta get into third or we're not gonna win it. We gotta get into third. Hope you're having a great day, Victor. Thanks for dropping by, man. I appreciate it. This is doing me no good. I have to get to third. Alright, either catch him on this lap or it's over. There he is right there. Captain Falcon's there for the taking, if I can get him. I don't think I have enough speed. Not going to be able to catch him. It's right there. Nope, didn't catch him. Crap. Didn't make it. Didn't make it, guys. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. Ramzo, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday to you as well. We're trying to do F-Zero expert mode and with mixed results. We beat the first league, but now we're working on this one. This is I think this is the last track of the second league, and it's causing some problems here. It's a good map, Coyote. It really is. It's a good looking map. There's not much room to work with. There's ice on the track. I'm just going to skip through that. I think that's faster than trying to go the long way. When's the last time I played this? Probably when I was in high school. More than likely when I was in high school. It's going pretty well, though, honestly. For expert difficulty, I think it's going okay. And this even predated Mario Kart. This is an old game. This was one of the first games I got for the Super Nintendo. I remember I got the Super Nintendo, and I think I got Pilot Wings, Super Mario World came with it, and this. I think these were the three games I started with. We haven't done Pilot Wings on stream yet. We will. That's fun. That is a fun game. Alright, 2 laps left, and we're in pretty good positioning here. You know, the only thing that screwed me up at this point are the drone cars. Like these. They will screw you over harder than anything else in this game. I'm just gonna face tank through that stuff. I don't care. I've got enough health. Alright, last lap, we're in first. Let's do this. This is my best opportunity to beat this track, is right now. Absolute Mario Kart was definitely inspired by this. You were exactly right. And I love the Mario Kart series as well. We got a lot more Mario Kart to play. Mario Kart 64 is up next. As soon as I find a working emulator for it that will not screw it up. Alright, well that's the Queen League on Expert. We got that done. That was actually easier than the Night League, believe it or not. Alright, one more league to do, the King League, and that's the hardest one by far. And yes, I'm not exaggerating, it's way harder than the others. I can't believe I'm actually somewhat still competent at this game. There's been newer F-Zero games that came out later on. I've got the Nintendo 64 one, but there was, I think, like I said, one for GameCube, and I've never played that. Mario Kart's on mobile. N64 was your favorite. Dude, I loved N64 Mario Kart. It's great. I remember, like, when I was in college, I took it over to a friend of mine's house, and we would play, and his little sister was, like, 12 years old, and she would play, too. And she wouldn't even try and win the race. She'd just try and wreck us the whole time. So that was, like, an extra hazard to deal with on the track. That was kind of funny. Alright, here we go. Last circuit here. Let's do it. Or try to do it. King League, Expert Mode. Alright, so this has the set of hardest tracks in the game. And we gotta just hope for the best, honestly, because I'm not expecting to beat it on the first try. Oh yeah, there's landmines. I forgot about that. They start putting landmines in. That's awesome. Oh, the 4-player battle mode. I forgot about that. You know, they did something really cool with that battle mode too, Coyote. You'll probably remember it. Is that the first person that got eliminated got turned into a bomb that could crash into other players. So if you were eliminated early on, it wasn't the end of the game for you. You could still play as a bomb to try and blow other people up. I thought that was hilarious. And I remember bringing the Nintendo 64 to my cousin's place in like 1999, right after I graduated from high school. And this was, yeah, we went to New Orleans for like a family reunion or something. I took the Nintendo 64, and me and my 3 cousins, I think we spent like the whole family reunion doing nothing but Mario Kart. The whole time. It was so much fun. You remember the bomb? Yeah. Lurking. Oh, no problem with the lurk. No problem with lurking. Because you know I have to lurk in your channel like all the time. And that will not change today because I'm going to be watching some football with my dad. They gave him NFL Sunday Ticket for free on DirecTV. So that's a pretty good deal. That's normally like $200, and they gave it to him for free because he's had DirecTV for like so long now. And we've actually bought the NFL Sunday Ticket thing before, but now they're giving it to us for free. They better give it to us for free, as expensive as DirecTV is. Alright, you're gonna pass me right the last second, you cheater. Alright, well that's fine. That does not matter. All we needed to do is qualify. Alright, Death Wind 2. I remember this one being a problem. Yep, it's a problem. You gotta hit those speed up arrows. You gotta hit them. Oh my god. Yep, that's good. Whoa, that's bad. That's really bad. It's near impossible to control because it's a windy track. I'm actually being pushed. Hey, Joshy, what's going on? Was that not cheating right there? He just gave me the middle finger right there by passing me right at the last second. That was not realistic. I missed it. Hope you're having a great day, Joshy. Welcome in, dude. Hope all is well for you today. Trying to get through expert mode in this game. We finished the first 2 circuits, but this is the hardest circuit now, the King League. So seeing if, oh my god, I'm gonna lose all my health, I'm gonna die. How could I have done that any better? Yeah, I'm almost dead. I'm doing pretty good. My internet's working better today, so I can't complain. We've only dropped 7,300 frames today. By this point yesterday, it was over 30,000. So my internet, it's somewhat acceptable today. Not great, but somewhat acceptable. Would you move? I think maybe we need to actually start using the brakes here. I know, crazy idea, right? Use the brakes. Oh my god. Well, that's going to end it. More than likely going to end it right there, guys. Looks like a miracle or something happens right here. It's not over. It's over. Dude, I was in first there for a second, too. Alright. We're going again. Might switch over to some Final Doom after a couple of runs at this. I don't like to sit and grind the same game for too long. I start burning out on it a little bit, and my ability to play it starts going down the toilet, but we'll definitely give this some attempts. I've seen some streamers will actually play the same game for like 10 straight hours. I've seen it. That's not me. I could never do that. How did I miss that arrow? Good God. What kind of hitbox was that? Mike Matei, I know some of you guys may have seen him. He streams retro games, and he played Ghost and Goblins Arcade for like 8 straight hours one day. I watched for a while, and then I came back, and he was at like the 5-hour mark on the same level. And then I came back even later, and he was still going on the same level. So that got me intrigued to want to play Ghost and Goblins Arcade version. So expect that next month, guys. Ghost and Goblins Arcade version, maximum difficulty. And you thought we were done with Ghost and Goblins? Hell no, we're just getting warmed up here. This is a bonkers racing game, it is. Not only do you have to qualify into certain positions, you have to stay alive with your health. So, yeah, Joshy, it is very difficult to do well in this one. And I missed the speed-up arrow again. I don't know how anyone does a 24-hour stream. I have no idea. My voice would be gone. I'd be asleep in the chair. I don't know how people do that. The longest... Oh my god, I'm dead. The longest stream I think I did was like 6 hours, and that was pushing it for me. And that's because we were on the same Team Fortress server for like... I don't know how long we were on it for. Like, we had like 4 hours going, and I was getting somewhat close to 1,000 points on the same server, and everybody was like, you ought to try and get 1,000. So that's why I stayed on that long. And so we did get 1,000. I'm gonna blow up again here. Not gonna make it. Oh my god, right on the last lap too. It sucks. This is nasty. If I could get to the last lap with more health, we could do it. It's doable. I don't think you could pay me to do a 24-hour stream. I don't think somebody could say, here's $300 if you'll do a 24-hour stream. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I would have wanted to do that when I was younger. Oh, good start. Yeah, good start, Mixer. Oh, we need more health for the last lap, and I'm already 15% of the way down on the easiest lap here. Oh my god, this is hard. I think they go at it like it's an overtime job, break every 4 to 6 hours. Yeah, I could do that, walk around for like 15 minutes and stretch. I wouldn't really enjoy it, though. I feel like I'd just be ready to just get off and just take a break. This is going really bad, and they just blocked me. Alright, we'll use the turbo here, because I don't see anywhere else on this track to actually use turbo. Alright, the bomb car's trying to get me. I tried to hit brake there, and I hit it, and I missed the arrow. I can't get into... I can't regain this. There's no way. Not even the last lap, and I'm almost dead. This is hard. Hey, there's a bomb car in the middle of the track. Better run into it, right? Should have hit brake right there. I didn't. Alright, it's not over yet, but it will be in a second. Here's the last lap. I think that's a game over, guys. I think we're out of lives. Yeah, it's a game over. All right. Let's go again. Going again. Expert King League. Let's go. People died from 24-hour streams. I've heard about that. I think that's why Twitch won't let you go any longer than 24. Because if they did, people would try and go like 48 and stuff. Never-ending gimmicks, sometimes friend swap and talk. Yeah, there's a lot of like party games and stuff on stream. There's like there's those Jackbox party games. I've played some of those with some friends of mine on stream. They're fun. But it's normally not just like people just playing a game like this. There's definitely more to it. But you are right about that. This can be a ragey game, Josh. This can be a very ragey game. And I thought maybe it was going to be a little bit easier than what it currently is. I thought I might be able to get through this because, see, when you finish expert mode, it unlocks master mode difficulty, which is the hardest in the game. So there's a difficulty harder than this one. I don't see how it could be, but it actually is a thing. I'm actually kind of like morbidly curious to see how hard it is now. So if we can finish this league on expert mode, we can unlock master and actually see that and see how hard it is. I'm really genuinely curious. It may not be a whole lot different, and it may be psychotically hard. We don't know. I know one thing. It won't be Doom on nightmare difficulty. I think that's the least fun difficulty setting I've ever seen in a video game is Doom on nightmare. It's literally designed for speedrunners that have memorized every aspect of a level and have the perfect path in their mind before they ever even start playing. It's not a difficulty to just play the game and expect it to be hard. It doesn't work that way. I hated nightmare difficulty in Doom when I was a kid, and as I gotten older, I think I hate it even more considering I know what it takes to beat it now because I've watched people speedrun it. And no regular player in their right mind would ever be able to do that. Alright, I think skipping through right here is the thing to do. I'm in third. Is this the last lap? Yeah, alright, we're done. He was right behind me. We almost lost it. All the perfect cheesing and the edges and turns. You gotta pull out every trick in the book to deal with this. Oh boy, Death Wind 2. Happy fun times. Happy fun times. I'm dropping frames. Sorry, guys. My internet screws up, it screws up. If I could get better, I would. I think I could pay for a faster internet package, but the thing is, why would I do that when they're not giving me what I already pay for? I pay the same every month for internet. The speed of the internet shouldn't change any. It should be the same because that's what you're paying for, right? Or is that sounds crazy. Would everyone just get the hell out of the way? It's funny how these drone cars don't screw the computer up. They come after me. Alright, that's much better. We gotta do it like that every single time. And I missed the arrow. If you don't hit the arrow and they hit it, you lose position. I gotta hit the arrow. Yes, alright. 2 laps left. Might as well be 22. Oh, nice! The bomb car. Captain Falcon touches the bomb car and it doesn't hurt him, but if I touch it, I get blown up. What is up with these hitboxes? I touched the damn speed up arrow. It didn't count it. Alright, we gotta be in third here, guys. We gotta be in third. That's okay. I can be in 25th. If I'd gotten that speed up, we might have made it. Not gonna make it. No, he's right there! He's right there! We almost got it, guys. Atari Beer Pong, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Oh my god. A streamer friend also had some frame drop issues recently, and she thought it was her internet. Turns out it was her GPU with broken fans. Now, that's possible as well. I am having hardware issues with my computer, so I honestly can't rule that out. She had to cancel lots of streams for weeks because of that. You know, we're all fighting against hardware and internet and all kinds of things like that. It's always a war, it seems like. You guys go check Atari out. He is also another streamer, plays a lot of cool stuff. He's been playing World of Warships lately. That looks fun. I've never played that before. My dad actually pointed that out to me a while back. He saw that as an advertisement. He was like, hey, have you ever played the World of Warships game? That looks cool. I was like, nope, I've never seen that before. And then Atari Beer Pong's been playing it, and I've checked some of his stream out when I haven't had to lurk, and it does look like a fun game. Yeah, F-Zero's tough, man. We're really struggling on this level. I'm touching the speed up arrows and the game is disagreeing with me. God knows. Oh, this is a really, really tough track right here. There's nothing positive to say about this track. It's very narrow. I can't avoid anything. And they bumped me away from it again. This is intense. I'm going to have to cut the fan on in a second. I'm getting hot in here. Oh, there went all my health. Awesome. There went all my health. I love it. And we still got 3 more laps of this hell. My God. Yeah, okay. Slow. Oh, I didn't slow down quick enough or we could have hit the arrow. Alright, I'm actually going to press the brake button a couple of times, guys. I know that sounds crazy, but I haven't really been doing that up to this point. I've just been like holding the pedal to the metal the whole time because if I don't keep my speed up, you literally can't catch them on this difficulty. They're faster than you are. So I've been trying to go as literally fast as I can possibly go, and I missed it. How did he get it? Yeah, it's a brutal racing series for sure, Joshy. I've got the Nintendo 64 version as well. It's also really hard. We'll try it on stream one day. Probably won't go very well, but I will try it. Of course the bomb car hits me. My God, man, everything's going wrong here on the last lap. I missed it again. This is absolutely crazy. I'm not going to make it. We're going to blow up here. It was another good attempt, guys. That's him right there in third. So close. So close. I played F-Zero GX on the GCN of the GameCube. Bonkers quick. No, I've not played that version, but I've heard of it. I've seen someone else play it as well, and it's way faster than this version and the N64 version. I need to get my GameCube to where I can stream with it, and then we could play it. I would like to do that, maybe, or I could just find the GameCube emulator, because I could legally do that, because I own the game cart for it. I usually play on emulator, guys, because I own the physical copies of a lot of everything I stream, so I just do it for the sake of convenience. Because it's really difficult to hook up the old systems with the game capture card and get all the settings right and all that. And I honestly don't have really room to do that here. I want to be able to do that like all the time. And I've done it before, but it's an awful lot of work. And for convenience sake, since I don't have a whole lot of time off stream to do stuff, you know, you guys know that. I have to lurk in your channels a lot. But I'd really like to do more of that. Yeah, I love running old hardware. I really do. I've got a Neo Geo that I owned as a kid that I've actually run one time on stream just to test it out. I didn't actually play the game, though, because the Neo Geo controllers make too much noise. You guys don't want to hear the tapping that goes on with a Neo Geo controller. That is the absolute last thing you want, because you wouldn't be able to hear me talk, you wouldn't be able to hear the game. All you would hear was the button tapping from the Neo Geo controller. It's basically an arcade stick. Oh, I'm not going to make it again. We've taken too many hits. I can't... Jeez. The RetroTink 5X Pro. How does that work? How does that work? Tell me how that works, Atari. So I've heard of other people using it, but I didn't get any, like, really good feedback on it. So what has your experience has been with that? Most of the time, I just use just a standard Elgato 360 capture card. It works fine for most stuff. I agree, Joshy. I agree. That crash did escalate quickly, Victor. You know, that track, Deathwind 2, it can be going really perfectly for 2 laps, and then 1 lap will completely screw me over on it. Come on, this is Mute City 3. I can't lose on this. I'm going to save my turbo for this part right here. I think that would be better to get us through the minefield. And this is hard, man. This is hard. Hey, Mike, what's going on, dude? It's going. We've beat the Knight League and the Queen League on Expert. Now we're working on the King League, and it is something else. It is absolutely something else. I'm having a really hard time with it. This is the 3rd attempt of the King League. 5X Pro's an adapter upscaler, has start and all the inputs, runs on FPGA, and it upscales to 1440. Okay, so that's awesome. That's really good. That's outstanding. Okay, you know what, Atari? I may have to look into that to run on mine, because that sounds awesome. Let's give Mike a shout out, by the way. Most of you guys, I'm sure, are already aware Mike is another excellent streamer. I'll go check his channel out as well. No problem, man. Your Ghost and Goblins playthrough was outstanding. I loved catching that when I could. And I went back and checked the VOD out. That last run on the last level against the 2 Satans, that was like perfect. You got there with no armor and beat both of them without taking a hit. And they missed you by like literal inches a couple of times when you ducked under them. That was awesome. I'm looking forward to doing that myself as well, because I owned that game as a kid. I only was able to do Loop 1. It took me like 6 hours to do Loop 1. So there was no way as a kid I had time for Loop 2. I didn't even know a Loop 2 existed until I got there, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The game's not over? Actually compensates enough to keep my 2600 from dropping frames despite me not having recapped it. Okay, well, that's outstanding then. I'm gonna mark that down real quick, Atari, because I'd like to look into getting one of those myself. Yeah, that level is terrible. You gotta try the arcade version of that too as well, Mike. It's the same game, but just slightly different. It's got the same levels and everything, but everything's a little bit different because it's the arcade version. And in some ways, some of the levels are easier, and in some ways, some of the levels are harder. I'm thinking about doing October 1st, or whatever day that falls on. Like the first day I'm able to stream in October is doing the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins. And that one has adjustable difficulty as well, so I'm going to go psycho on it and put it on very difficult, the hardest setting, and just see how it is. I'm just curious. Yeah, the arcade version, is, as far as like the controls and stuff, the controls are a lot more responsive, and they're not like sticky and a bit clunky like they are in the NES version. That was a big problem with that version. Alright, slow down here. Slow down here. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I've not beaten this track yet, by the way. This is as far as we've made it. I think I'm not beating it because I'm just taking way too much damage. Damn it! You can't do that. You can't just run into them. Alright, I'm going to use the... He just ruined my turbo right there. I missed the speed up, and I think Captain Falcon probably got it. Dude, the bomb car! We gotta be in 5th, or I'm not gonna qualify. We're gonna lose again. Am I gonna pass the drone car? Okay, yeah. Had a RetroLink 2X Pro, which is good and all, but at 5X really delivers cost of power, but I think it's worth it. It would be worth it to run your older stuff perfectly. It really would be. My problem is I don't have room to set up all these old consoles around me. I'm like set up in the corner of a spare bedroom here. And that's like all the room I have. Oh my god, come on. We might actually make this. Is this the last lap? I don't even remember. Oh my god, oh yes. Enough bouncing around like a pinball. No more of that. No more of that. Alright, only 3 more tracks to go, guys. Only 3 more tracks. That was only track 2 of that circuit. Only 3 more. And since there's no, like, continue, you run out of lives, you have to start over back at the beginning, which means we'd have to do Deathwind track again. Maybe this track will be easier. We haven't done an Atari 2600 stream yet. I want to do one at some point. I've got so many fond memories of the Atari 2600, and there's some really intense games on it. Intensity was not a problem despite the graphics being very simple for the time being. Some of those games would just put you on the edge of your seat. Alright, I can just hang in 3rd here and actually qualify, but that's the problem, is being consistently in 3rd without the drone cars or something else screwing me over. That's part of the issue here. Yes, I would love to play some 2600. That was my first gaming system. I've got a picture of myself playing the Atari 2600 with my older cousin when I was like 3 years old. I have no actual memory of that, but that's the first time I played a video game, apparently. And my mom's got a picture of it. It was like 1984 or something. I was 3 years old. I may not have even been playing. I may have just been holding the controller thinking I was playing. That's more than likely the case. That drone car may have just cost me everything. You hit a bomb car, you're dead. Bomb car ruined it. Bomb car ruined it, guys. We had it right there. We really had it. Ugh. Dude, what is master mode gonna be like? That's the hardest difficult. Expert's not even the hardest. Man, it's brutal. It is tough. Snarf. Oh man, I miss the original He-Man. What a good series. They had like a He-Man remake or something in like 2003. I liked it, but I remember it got taken off the air real quickly. It was on Cartoon Network. But I really liked the original He-Man series. It was good. And all the classic cartoons of that time period. You had Silverhawks. You had Thundercats, you had all that, Inspector Gadget. That was a great time to be watching cartoons as a kid. I loved it. Every Saturday morning, I was glued to that TV. And if I was spending the night at a friend's house, even better. Then we'd get up real early, watch cartoons, eat a bowl of like chocolate cereal, Count Chocula or something, and spend the whole morning watching cartoons. And then we play some Castlevania 2, and then we go out in the yard and kick the soccer ball around. Boy, those were the days, weren't they? Those were the days. And I thought being a kid was a lot of work, honestly. I did. And the only thing I had to worry about as a kid growing up was making good grades and playing well at sports practice in the afternoon. That's the only things I had to worry about as a kid. I had an easy life growing up for the most part. Not too much going on. Alright, 2 more laps here and we're good. G.I. Joe, absolutely. A real American hero. I could actually sing the song if I thought about it long enough. I love G.I. Joe. It was outstanding. I've got all the G.I. Joe figures and stuff. There was like classic Disney as well. DuckTales, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin. All those were excellent. And you got into like Batman the animated series in the 90s. Dude, there was so much good stuff back in the day. So much good stuff. We got to be in third here. There's Captain Falcon. Falcon punches ass right off the track. No, I just got really lucky right there. Alright, this is the last lap, and we might get to see whatever track is up next. No, 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 no! Oh, shit, I'm gonna lose it right here. I got him, I got him. Oh, shit. Dude. I like the new He-Man, Joshy. The one that came out in 2004 or whatever. Yeah, oh my god, Goten! Goten has gifted a gift sub to Victor the Impaler. Goten, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. And let's give Goten a shout out as well. He is here. Netflix update on Transformers G1. Oh, so there's an updated Transformers series. I haven't even noticed. I need to look at Netflix some more. Gotta look at that some more. Tailspin, Gummy Bears, DuckTales. All the classics. All the good old classics. Boy, if I could go back in time to those days, I would do so. And just relive it all. And thank you once again, Goten, for gifting a gift sub to Victor. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And for some reason, I was chosen to get the follower emotes early. Oh, there's a shortcut on this track. Check this out. Victor has just cheered 200 bits. Dude, thank you so much, man. Like I've told you guys before, no one ever has to sub or gift bits or anything, but I'm very appreciative. Very, very appreciative, but never feel like you gotta do it, ever. But I really, really appreciate it. Victor, thank you so much, dude. And once again, thanks, Goten, for the gift sub to you. You guys are way too kind. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I've got the follower emotes on my channel, and I keep hoping they'll roll them out to everybody. When they gave them to me, I only had 2 available, like, sub slots. As far as, like, for subbing to my channel, I only had 2 unlocked at the time, and I was thinking maybe they gave it to me because I hardly had anything unlocked. But then there's other people that already had all 5 of theirs unlocked, Skinnerd being an example, and he's got the follower emotes too. Oh my god, what?! Dude, that was going well! Dude, that's not how it works. Whoever the guy in the gold car is, I think that's some doctor guy. I don't remember who the characters are. He basically just suicided me off the track. He probably fell off too. Joshy, Disney of that time period back in the day with all those cartoons was awesome. I love the original Disney. Not so much these days. I think they've become like, they're like, I don't know. They become like an overlord. They're too powerful. They own too much. Disney and Star Wars to me is just a weird combination. I don't know why. Stormtroopers like marching around the Magic Kingdom and all that stuff. Transformers War for Cybertron series is really good. Brings all the Transformers stories in a cohesive narrative, 3D and animated. I have not seen that yet, but sounds like I need to. I like Transformers. Even though it scarred me as a kid when I was watching that original Transformers movie, Optimus Prime died. And... oh! What? I made it! Apparently I didn't. I didn't have enough momentum. Well, that's garbage. Alright, well, we get one more shot at this track, and then I'm out of lives. Yeah, that Transformers movie where Optimus Prime died, that scarred me as a kid. I was in disbelief at what I was seeing. I didn't think that was possible, but apparently it was. Oh! I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm going to just go ahead and disagree with that. I'm going to go ahead and disagree. Now we have to play that goddamn Deathwind track again. Good. How? Oh, no. No. Mystery of Optimus, yes. Yeah, Disney doesn't want to create anything new now. All they want to do is buy up everything. People talk about wanting to break up tech companies. Good God, break up Disney. They're going to own the entire entertainment industry if someone doesn't stop them. They're going to own Twitch. They're going to buy out everything. Dude, don't ever get mad. Don't ever feel guilty about that, dude. You were here, Ramza. You were here. You played games with me in person. You remember how mad we used to get at random stupid stuff? Dude, we get so mad at each other playing like Warcraft over the modem or whatever, we wouldn't even talk to each other for like a day. Because we perceived each other as using like cheap strategies and stuff. And like the winner would call the other on the phone. And like we would hang up on each other because we were so mad about whatever strategy the other person had come up with. Dude, that seems like it was yesterday. But no, never feel guilty about laughing about when things go haywire here, because that's kind of part of it. I bring this upon myself playing hard games. I totally invite this type of stuff. And I don't mind struggling with a hard game, because that makes it all the more fun when we actually do complete it. Ghost and Goblins Resurrection and Battletoads looking at you. Absolutely. And I don't rage too hard on stream as far as like getting angry. But like, the only games that truly made me like really angry... What the hell was that? The bomb car was like sitting in the middle of the road, not moving. I just got a middle finger right there. That's what that was. That game just gave me a big fat middle finger. But yeah, you remember raging as a kid at all kinds of different games and stuff. We did all the time. You cheated. No, you cheated. That's a crap strategy. That's cheap. No more using that unit. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's how we used to make it through. My brother ran RPG DOS text game or something. I stole one of those passwords. Dude, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. That was funny as hell, though, wasn't it? Look at, yeah, Usurper, and the other game was Legend of the Red Dragon. The 86 Transformers movie was shocking. Made the Wii U's cartoons sell toys mantra. Dude, they did do that. And so did a lot of other stuff like Ninja Turtles, Captain N, the Game Master, Super Mario Super Show. A lot of those were just glorified commercials. You guys remember them. They were nothing but toy commercials. But they were good. They were fun for their time. I'm not going to lie. I liked them. That Mega Man looked like a green midget or something in like that Captain N series. I kind of remember that. Goten, you can always bring Ultra Magnus back because that's the guy you play as in Mystery of Convoy. You can always get your Ultra Magnus fix in that game. Can always do that. I haven't played that on stream yet, by the way. We're going to have to play it at some point. I want to see if I can make any progress. I want to make some progress in that game. Ramza Usurper, you can still play it online, I found. There's like online bulletin boards that you just connect to through the internet and create like a password and a username, and you can still play those types of games. Because I found one a couple of years ago, just like reminiscing about those days when we used to play it. But yeah, it's apparently possible to still play it. Captain N, the Game Master, was corny as hell. Extremely corny show, but I'm not gonna lie, I watched it. It came on when I was like in first grade, and I'd get up early to watch it. And on Friday, that Zelda series came on with the "Excuse Me, Princess" meme. And I like that one too, so... It doesn't matter how bad it was fun to watch it as a kid. Alright, it might help if I actually use the brakes there. Yeah, you've seen it. You've seen it. Ultra Magnus definitely should have taken over instead of Optimus, but some of their ideas were not as they should have been. I'm sick of that bullshit right there. You can't put a bomb car in the middle of the road. I'm gonna lose because of that. They put a bomb car in the middle of the road and expect me to get past it somehow. And we ended up winning first anyway. Screw you, game. Just screw every ounce of you. Finger handles. I kind of remember that, Goten. I kind of remember that. I'm going to have to go look that up. Yeah, was it designed with the toys in mind? You know what's funny about that "Excuse Me, Princess" thing is a lot of people speculated that Link was silent in every Zelda game because they didn't want people to think he was a douchebag for that, seeing what they saw in that show. That seems like somewhat plausible. Because I remember Link actually did talk in like Zelda 2 in a couple of scenes, like, "I found something under the table," or something like that. I kind of remember that, but no Link in any Zelda game has ever talked since then. And people were speculating that it was all about that Zelda show. Yeah, despite them being like commercials, those old cartoons for toys and those old cartoons being practically commercials, you gotta admit the toys were pretty awesome for the time being. I don't know what like action figures, if they're good today, but the toys I grew up with... Why am I going backwards? This game pulls all kinds of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie here. I gotta dig up some of my old toys like that. Some of those old Transformers toys are awesome, and I don't know where mine are. I've got them, I just don't know where they are. But let me show something real quick. This is a really good toy. Alright, toys back in the day were a little more expensive. As you can see here. Let me swap to big camera mode or whatever it's called. I don't know what I named it here on the OBS settings here. Where is full? There it is. Okay. So this is a series that came on in the 80s. This is Voltron. There was a Voltron series in the 80s, and in Japan it was called Go Lion. It was a very violent series in Japan, so what did they do? They edited it like crazy to make Voltron. And it was a huge hit in the United States, an absolute huge hit. Very, very popular. I had a Voltron backpack when I was in kindergarten. For Halloween, my kindergarten year, I was Keith from Voltron. I had the helmet. I had a gun. A gun actually attaches to your belt. And I wore that to school, and it looked almost like a real gun. You could never get away with something like that today. But I did back in the day, and no one thought anything about it. They didn't think a thing about it. So this toy is made out of metal. It's heavy, and still in, I'd say, I'd give it a B- for condition. Yet Vehicle Voltron, that wasn't even actually a Voltron series. Vehicle Voltron was called Armored Fleet de Ruger X or something, and they made the Western version into Vehicle Voltron. They should have just left it as it was. That is correct, Joshy. That is absolutely correct. So he also had a sword. This was the blazing sword that would show up in the anime, and he'd do form blazing sword, and then he would destroy the monster. And so that's basically how every episode went. This sword is in terrible shape. All the silver paints come off of it. From years of playing with it and that kind of stuff. But this is in pretty good shape for its time. The only thing missing here are these parts here. It formed like a V type thing on his back like that. And these broke off a long, long time ago. Yeah, when the sword came out, the fight was over. And as a 7-year-old kid, I was screaming, just form the sword now! Because like the fight would just be getting started with the monster. What were they called? Robeast. So I wanted him to form the sword right away. Hagar gets a Robeast going, it gets big. I remember the Zarkon Robeast was like terrified me as a kid. I was like, dude, there's no way Voltron's going to be able to beat this. And it like cut the blazing sword in two during the fight. That was amazingly epic to me as a kid. So this Voltron actually comes apart. Now, let's hope I don't break it here. I really don't want to break it, but alright, so that's not coming apart there. Let's not mess with it. Let's take one of the legs off. I can't take anything off here. Okay. So you can take the different pieces off, and then they actually form the actual lions. So now we have the blue lion. And there's also other accessories and stuff you can buy. Then there's like a missile launcher thing here where you can put like these little discs in, and you press the button here and it fires them. So this was a really expensive toy for its time. My parents found it for me in Birmingham, Alabama, at a large toy store that they had there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this because there was none for sale in my area. It was a very popular toy for its time. So to put it back, you fold all the legs back in. And then you move the lion head back up, and then there's Voltron's right leg here. And there we go. So these were some of my favorite toys as a kid. I loved them. I couldn't get enough of them. And this is still in... Oh, that's right. You can fire the lion heads too. That was actually part of the cartoon as well. Let's try it. Let's actually try it. And it still works. Let's try the red one. Uh-oh, I don't think that one works. Uh-oh, yeah. Doesn't look like the red line works. Or maybe it does. Alright, well that went across the room. Wow, that one worked a lot better. Alright, let's put Pidge's line back together. I even remember the names of the characters, too. You had Keith, Lance, Hunk, Pidge, and Princess Allura, I think it was. And I've got the vehicle Voltron somewhere, too. It comes apart like 14 different pieces. But I've got it somewhere. It's not nearby. It's in one of these boxes. I've got like... This corner of the room has like 30 or 40 boxes in it, and it's all my old stuff. So I've slowly been going through everything. I've just got a bunch of old stuff. This was an Alabama football bobblehead from the 1950s, so this might actually be worth some money. This was bought at Bryant-Denny Stadium by my grandfather for his son, which is my uncle. So this is from 1950 Alabama football. It's probably worth some money. I should probably not be messing with it. But I've just got loads of old stuff, and a lot of it's not even mine. A lot of it was actually passed down to me, like that. But yeah, I've just got a bunch of good old stuff. I'm a very nostalgic person for old stuff. I love going through everything old I have, just reminiscing about all the old days. Lance red, Keith black, Pidge green, Hunk yellow, and blue was originally Sven, but then the princess started piloting it. Yeah, Sven got shanked by a roe beast, or like in episode 5, and they said he was injured, but in the actual Go Lion Japanese series, he died. They actually killed him, and then the guy that shows up in the end of the series is actually his brother. But in the American version, they said that was Sven had come back he'd recovered from his injuries. So they changed the story some. But they wanted to make it less violent for kids, so I can kind of understand that. But it was still kind of violent. Yeah, he did show up later. That's exactly right. In our version, that was him coming back. But in the Japanese version, that was actually his brother. Wasn't there a new Voltron series that came out fairly recently? I don't think I saw much about it, but I think there was something like that. I want to say. Yeah, also Atari, that's a good thing too, is that a lot of these old toys that we had as kids, their popularity like ebbs and flows, and a lot of it's coming back. There's a lot of like old stuff that people are like really interested in, and that I know they brought back Thundercats. I know they brought back Voltron series, I think at least once. They brought back Ninja Turtles like 2 or 3 times. All the good stuff from the old days they keep bringing back. And all CGI sucks. CGI sucks. No one likes CGI. If you grew up without CGI, it's hard to get into it. I know some movies and stuff do it pretty well, but I can't say I'm a fan. I like the old way. I absolutely like the old way. I can't stand the art style they're using today. I hate it. I can't look at a cartoon today for more than a couple of seconds. Now, anime looks fine still. It's not as good as like 90s anime like Gundam and stuff like that. I thought the 90s anime was perfect as far as like how it looked. Like the cel-shaded animation and stuff like that. I love those. But today, anime still looks okay, but what the hell is up with cartoons today? They look terrible. I think they've gone cheap. I think that's the problem, is that they've gone cheap. And the studios don't want to spend a lot of money on animation anymore, like really high quality animation. And Batman the Animated Series, to me, was an example of extremely good animation that you don't see anymore. I mean, I turned on Cartoon Network like a couple of weeks ago, and there was some stupid-looking show on there, like the Adventures of Gumball the Cat or something. It looked like, dude, it looked like something I could have done when I was like in 6th grade. It looked horrifying, and it looked nothing like any of the stuff I grew up with. So I don't really know what they're going for these days, except just to be extremely cheap. Not gonna win this one. Oh my god. Is that the first... This is the first level, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. This and Mute City 3 look almost the same. Watch some mixed CGI with normal animation. Just watch one titled Battle in 5 Seconds, and it looked awkward. CGI has its time and place, but that is not everywhere like a lot of people want it to be. Some people just want everything CGI now, because that's kind of what they grew up with, even though, I don't know, it's just like a matter of perspective. Like some of the old Star Wars and Star Trek movies, those were all done with models. Those were not done with any type of CGI whatsoever. And you can watch those movies today, they look awesome. There's nothing that looks like it's out of place or anything. They look great. But I just think CGI gets a little bit overused. And even the original animation, too, like 1930s cartoons and stuff, Disney of that time period, they brought that back with the Cuphead game on PC. And if you guys have never seen Cuphead, go check it out on Steam or something. Really, really great game. It's kind of built in the style of a retro game, really difficult, but the animation is 1930s. Was that Thundercats Roar, was that really kiddie-looking series where they all look like they're like 10 years old or whatever? Because I remember seeing something about that, but then I didn't hear anything more, and I was like, I'd never want to see this, because this is an insult to a really great series. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I know what you're thinking of. Look at all these cheaters. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, just not get hit. Yeah. Alright, let's get some health back. Yeah, either go all CGI or not. Sometimes they try and mix it and it looks terrible. I remember back in like 2005 or so, there's a really popular series. You guys may have heard of it. It's an anime series called Saint Seiya. It's big all over the world. There's even a Steam game on it that I own that I haven't played yet, but Saint Seiya is a really good series. They came out with an edited American version of Saint Seiya called Knights of the Zodiac in like 2005. They tried to mix that old, like early 1980s animation of Saint Seiya with CGI. It was one of the ugliest looking mix of animation I've ever seen in my life. I was appalled at how bad it looked. And that's a really good series too, and it did not deserve to be treated like that. Can I catch him? Can I catch him? Can I catch him? We're gonna beat him! Oh my god, no! I ran into the wall. Oh boy, I ran into the wall. Or we would have beaten him. Oh, this hurts. There was an NES game of Saint Seiya. Okay. Was it an unreleased game in the US? I'm going to go find it. I'm going to go find it because I like that series. I want to play it. Ronin Warriors. I remember that. Dude, hardly anyone remembers Ronin Warriors. It came on... I remember watching it on Toonami back in like 2001. Afternoon Toonami on Cartoon Network had Ronin Warriors. And it had Gundam Wing and Sailor Moon was like and Dragon Ball Z was like the 4 cartoon lineup for Afternoon Toonami at that time. Dude, screw you! Quit running me off the road. I'm supposed to be faster. How does that keep happening? The game was okay, the game was Japanese only. That makes sense. But yeah, and never look at the Americanized version of Saint Seiya, which was Knights of the Zodiac. They did a pathetic job with that. Pathetic. The dialogue's terrible. They changed the color of the blood to green. Like we wouldn't know what that was. Like the guys are bleeding green. The hell is that all about? Samurai Pizza Cat. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. I've seen that as well. That's actually kind of a fun game. I kind of like that. That's actually fun. And it's got that same theme. Definitely should play that on stream sometime. We don't need to be able to read the dialogue to play it. It's a Japanese game. Definitely should try it on stream sometime. I can't make that turn. Not gonna make it again. This is my last lap. I mean, this is my last life, and it's the last lap. There's an English ROM hack. I'm gonna have to get it then. Because I remember trying that out on an emulator like years ago, and I was like, wow, this is actually a fun game. And there were other unreleased games, like there was like Konami Man or something. There's like where you play as the Konami mascot character from like the 1980s or something. That character was actually in the Goonies game. He told you like awesome tips like get good and stuff like that. That's how I remember him saying it. I remember it was a big time troll. That might have been it, Konami World. I definitely remember playing that at some point as well. Once again, we failed to finish that. I'm gonna try one more time. Those other Konami characters like Bill Reiser and Simon Belmont. Now I really want to play it. Yeah, I remember there was a version that I played where you could just play as Konami Man. I didn't know that you could actually play as the other characters as well. Okay, now I'm gonna have to dig that out because I really want to see it. And it's such a shame that Konami's not producing new games and stuff today. Look at all the characters they have to work with. And they're doing nothing. What are they doing? Making mobile games? Junk? Pointless stuff that no one cares about? More than likely. I think there was like a fairly new Contra game that came out. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. That's it. What a waste of talent. Of course, none of the original Konami developers are still there anymore, are they? Like the ones that did all the Castlevania series and did Contra and all those. I don't think any of those guys are there anymore, unfortunately, because I don't think they would have stood for this. The company's a shadow of itself. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Oh, crap. He's on his own now, okay. Didn't he do Curse of the Moon and those on Steam? That's like the spiritual successor to Castlevania, I want to say. That's what I was thinking of. I haven't played those yet, but I've heard really good stuff about them, that they are really fun games. I haven't gotten to them yet. Probably do them on stream sometime. I know I mostly do retro games and stuff on stream, but occasionally something like that would like fit the theme of what I like to do perfectly. Ritual of the Night's great. Yeah, I've got to play that and Bloodstained. Got to do that. If you're a fan of Castlevania games, you can't pass those games. Dude, how far behind am I? I thought I was like right in the mix of things. Apparently not. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it again. Boy, this has been a brick wall. I guess we're gonna start over now. Yeah, I'll eventually stream those at some point. I'd like to stream the new ActRaiser as well. You played that off stream, haven't you, Goten, the new ActRaiser? I hope it's like very faithful to the original, because I've got a very soft spot for that game. I love the original ActRaiser. I was very disappointed in ActRaiser 2 that didn't include the building simulation, because I thought the building simulation stages were really fun, and they kind of broke up the action parts and let you do something a little bit different. And then ActRaiser 2 doesn't include those. I was so disappointed. The new RTS elements are starting to piss me off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I guess some of those like bats and like little dragons and stuff like that that you had to deal with are problematic. They weren't too bad in the original version. You could like direct the city to get rid of them pretty quickly. So that's going to be interesting if they've made that like a little harder and stuff. There was one level in the snow, I think, that I had a horrible time as a kid with, because those skulls or whatever kept blowing my whole town up. And to fight off raids that the angel can't directly deal with. Uh-oh. Wow, that sounds like it could be problematic. Like if... that sounds like... that's RNG-ish. Like really RNG style. I'll definitely have to play it at some point. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm surprised that Square Enix hasn't brought back ActRaiser up till now, because that was like one of the most unique games I ever played. You can only use your god powers. That could be problematic. And direct your hero where to go. Okay. RTS elements. That's going to be unusual. It's hard to imagine RTS type stuff in ActRaiser, because before it was... you played as the angel, you shot the monsters, you directed the people where to build. It was pretty simple. But it sounds like they've added a little bit more to it. Oh, this is going so much better this time. When you don't run into stuff, things kind of works when you're driving. You shut down the monster lairs in an action sequence. Okay, so the people don't just do it for you anymore. That's kind of cool, I guess. Because that's how all it was before. I remember you get the city directed right to the monster lair, and the people would, like, everyone would surround it, and they'd seal it. And I thought that was really cool as a kid. It kind of fit the theme perfectly of the game. And I remember the stories took a couple of dark turns in that series as well. I remember in like one of the places the people turn against you, and others they sacrifice people to like a vampire. I just remember all kinds of crazy stuff happening. I haven't played the original ActRaiser in a long time, but I remember that the storylines in each of the worlds was interesting. You have to have a certain amount of population to even shut down a lair. Uh-oh. So you can't just rush straight to a lair and get rid of it. I can see where that could be a problem. Because then starting like the desert level, they had those little devil monsters that could like drain your crops, and that would like ruin the town's population and stuff. And I remember going right for those right away to shut them down. Alright, we definitely need to go slower against those. That worked a lot better. Man, I'm looking forward to this, though. It sounds like they've added some interesting things. That sounds fun. I always wanted more ActRaiser content. I'm surprised no one's done an ActRaiser hack that, like, completely rebuilds the game from the ground up. They've done that with Castlevania, Super Mario, all that stuff. We needed ActRaiser. We needed more ActRaiser. Action sections are more fleshed out. Yeah, some of those levels were kind of awkward, I remember being back in the day. It's like almost in a way they didn't connect to the story very well. I bet they've done a better job with that this time as well. And I bet it's still a pretty difficult game. Does it have like selectable difficulty and stuff? Some of those action sequences were really tough back in the day. I had a really hard time getting through, like, the snow level where you fight the ice dragon boss. I had a really hard time with that one as a kid. Just getting there alive was a problem. And then at the end of the game, you had that boss rush, and that was kind of tough. And then they had professional mode after you beat the game, which I was not able to do. These drone cars are going to be the death of me right here. Or we might actually make... No, I'm not going to make it. Don't have enough speed. Oh, how far back was I? No, we're not doing this today, that's for sure. But man, I can't wait to play that new ActRaiser. I'm extremely excited about that. How long has it been? It's probably been like 25 years since the original... No, it's been longer than that. It's been about 28 years since the original ActRaiser came out. At least. I just can't do this level. I can't hit the speed up. This level sucks. I'm going to turn this off and play some Game Boy Advance Lego Stunt Racing. I hear that's a good racing game. Go10, I think that's the worst game I think you've ever played on stream, is that Lego Stunt Racing. And worse than Deadly Towers, worse than Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's Calendar. It was definitely Lego Stunt Racing. On Game Boy Advanced, I think it was. that was just such a bad game. All right, let's just do better here. Let's get good. Gotta get good. What time is it, by the way? It's 2:20. Okay, I got a little bit more time. If I fail this time, I may load up Final Doom and try that level one more time that we're stuck on. That's a really nasty, nasty, nasty level. Chocobo GP, they just announced it for Switch. Yes, I saw that, Joshy, and I would be interested in playing it. You know what it would remind me of? Have you ever played Final Fantasy VII, Joshy? I bet you have. There's a part where Cloud has to ride on a chocobo to finish a race. And I always liked that part. I thought it was fun. It was it was super simple, but I thought they did a good job of it for its time. And you had to do like chocobo breeding and all that stuff and get a gold chocobo, and then you could just wreck everybody. But I remember that being really, really fun. So I would definitely want to get this Chocobo GP game. Yeah, the trippy Chocobo race. Yes. I hope it has like elements from that in it, because I thought that was kind of fun. And it was hard to win unless you brought one of like the powered up Chocobos or whatever. You needed a gold Chocobo to really get it done, but you could make do with like the black one or whatever. That's getting me want to load up that game and go do it again, because I liked it so much. Though I don't really miss the breeding Chocobos part in Final Fantasy VII. That took a long time. You had to do a lot of grinding for that. It's that type of stuff that makes me not mind grinding that much in games today. It seems like you play an RPG today and people complain you have to grind something for 20 minutes. And I'm like, dude, I played Dragon Quest 1 back in the day. You had to grind 5 hours to get one level. Please, don't complain. Are these guys trying to race me, or are they just trying to run me into the wall? I'm actually questioning this right now. There's supposed to be a race going on. This isn't like... I try and avoid them, and they try and crash into me. There was a spin-off of that Chocobo racing game. Was there? I have no idea about that. That sounds cool, though. I want to look that up. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan of the chocobo breeding part in Final Fantasy VII, but the actual racing parts were fun. And it did feel good to bring in one of your powered-up chocobos and then just wreck everybody. And there was like a guy in a black hat and a cape that was like the champion racer, and he had a black chocobo, but you could just leave him in the dust if you brought a gold one in. And you could get some pretty unique items for doing that, so it was kind of important to do it. I think you could get the Knights of the Round materia if you get a gold chocobo, so it was worth grinding it out. Alright, we gotta make up ground here. I'm way behind. I wonder if they ever brought any chocobo racing back. I've not played any Final Fantasy single-player games since Final Fantasy VII. I just did not have the time for it. So like Final Fantasy VIII and like 9 and 10 and all those, I've never played them. I'd like to find time to play them one day. Move! Can you believe that just happened? Can you believe that just happened? Dude, that was on the final lap, on the final turn, and I just used turbo. And I was like, oh, we'll just win the race right here. And it wasn't even one of the real racers in the race. It was a random drone car that just completely destroyed me right there. Good freaking God. How stupid was that, man? How stupid was that? That's the dumbest thing that's happened in the game today. The dumbest thing. Hey, Royal, what's going on, man? Let's give you a quick shout out. Hope you're having a great day. Congrats on getting certified to be a contractor, man. Congratulations on that certification. Very well done. I knew you would succeed. I knew you'd make it. Remember, you were asking for spirit energy. And I think we were able to come through for you, just like Goku did. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I've already died once right there. Dude, the BS this game is pulling is getting worse, honestly. We're not going to be able to finish expert mode today. That's okay. I didn't honestly know what I was really getting into with this. I had no idea. But yeah, welcome in, Royal. I hope you're having a great day, man. You're getting the itch to return? I hope so. Alright, we should be able to... Well, I'm not going to say should be able to do anything with this. And these magnets pull you over. Come on, man. This part right here is where I'm getting screwed over, because they touch you and you go pinball mode. Now you got a bomb car. And that was my fault running into the wall right there. Okay. Last lap, we need to be in third or better to finish. And I don't know where my rivals are. They're probably half a lap ahead of me at this point. Nope, those are drone cars. God damn it, dude. Where are they? I'm too far back. I'm not going to catch them. Oh, now there's a drone car that's going to pass me. No, we didn't make it. This is hard as hell. Good sunny day. You're going to be on a basketball court later. Dude, I wish I could join you. I wish I could join you. I still keep active, like physically active. Grew up playing a lot of sports, and I still think I would do pretty okay playing with people. Like, I go out in the yard, I kick the soccer ball around and stuff just to stay in decent shape and to reminisce about the old days. I love playing basketball as far as like shooting, but please, God, don't make me dribble the ball. That's one thing in sports I was worse at than I think of all different playing sports growing up and stuff. PE, organized at like after school, that type of stuff. The one thing I was the worst at was dribbling a basketball. That is one thing I never was able to grasp. So like when we play basketball and like PE and stuff, I would do everything I could do to not have to dribble. I'd like try and get rebounds, play defense, catch and shoot, catch and pass, set pick and rolls, do everything I could do to avoid dribbling the ball. And you know what? It worked fine. It worked just fine. But as far as like playing horse and stuff like that, yeah, I can do that. It's hard to stay in shape when you start getting older. It is. I thought that was like a myth for a long time, but then as I started getting older, I was like, well, it's not working as well as it's supposed to, and maintaining like an ideal weight is way harder. Even if you eat well and do stuff like that, it's just harder. And it kind of slapped me in the face a couple of times. I was like, okay, no progress is being made, but I'm doing everything right. Yeah, you work in construction. You're doing physical stuff all the time. Absolutely. This is expert mode in F-Zero on the Super Nintendo version. It's brutal. We made it through the Knight and the Queen Leagues, but King League is just whooping my ass. I'm not able to do much with it. But there will always be other days, though. There will always be other days. Steve Kerr and John Paxson, you know it. That's who I was trying to model myself after. That's the type of player I would have been in basketball, because point guard was not it. I'm not going to make it again, am I? I'm not going to make... Oh. Alright, that's enough of this for today. I've had enough of this. Let's try something real quick. Let's see how this goes, Go10. Let's see how this goes. You've been playing it. I'll give it a quick shot. For entertainment's sake, let's just see how it goes. Oh, this is going to be a shit show, but let's try it. You got to have those shooters. You got to have those shooters. They're important. And if they suck at dribbling, they suck at dribbling. Yes, we're going to try it. We're trying it. We're trying it. Yep. Only a madman would take on this mission. See, lucky they found me. See? We're in the right place. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Hard mode. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, who should we be? I guess I'll be Greg. He can take the most hits. I don't know. Shin levels up quicker. Maybe we should be him. I don't know what Mickey does. Weapons simultaneously. Skinnerd. Oh my god, Victor has gifted a gift sub to Skinnerd. Thank you so much, Victor. Victor, you are way too kind, man. Did it just pick a character for me? I wasn't ready. Hold up. Victor, thank you so much once again, man. Way too kind. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're putting it on masochist mode. If there was a masochist mode, I'd pick it. Actually, I think there is. Corman was talking about it. Don't worry about having to tune in for anybody, Royal. We all have our busy lives. I have to lurk in a lot of people's channels a lot of times as well. But Victor, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Skinnerd. I really appreciate it, man. Alright, so let's see how far we can get with this real quick. Yes, we'll use the newbie plane. How much money do we have? 3,000. I want bombs. Alright, here we go. It's a very simple game. All you do is shoot stuff and stay alive, but boy is it hard. Goten's been playing it, and I can feel the pain and the rage just watching him play it. I get ragey watching him play it. Let's see how far we can get. I wish it was 2 players. That would make it. That would add a fun element to it if it was 2 players, but not if it was like Battletoads or something. Nice. Already took a hit. This is not going well. Alright, we got a little bit of power up right there. Bomb did not kill that artillery in the first shot. This is a good game. It's just really hard. It's a fun game to play. Alright, I'm going to stay down here. Come on. Yes. Look at that. Deathless run's going, guys. Deathless run in the works right here. Hard mode deathless run. This is just the beginning. That's right. We're not going to die. Hold up. Yukio, Yamato, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Just going to change the title to random retro stuff. Alright, let's do this plane level because we're going to have to do it eventually, because if you don't do it... Alright, let's pick up all this crap because we're going to need everything. Yeah, you can take a couple of hits, but you have to be very, very, very careful. But Yukio, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Hope all is well for you today as well, man. There's secrets everywhere in this game. I've seen a few of them. And if you kill a bunch of planes like in a row, you get some power-ups and stuff. This was actually called Area 88 in Japan. This is the American version of it. So they changed it to UN Squadron and made it like this, but I don't think the actual gameplay changed a whole lot. But it is a really good, solid shooter, but the difficulty level is a bit on the extreme side. If there was a Kuma or Brawly mode, we'll definitely put that on. Oh, look at that lucky dodging right there. And the difficulty settings in this game, they don't change how many enemies you're fighting here. They change how fast projectiles come at you. But I'm gonna need all my bombs and stuff here for... Am I almost dead already? Alright, well, they want the deathless mode. Alright, now we have to play that level again, and we lost all our stuff, and I can't afford to buy a new plane. You have to play the game for a long time to buy a new plane. So we can't get any of that stuff. Dude, Gradius drove me nuts as well. I grew up with Gradius 3 on the Super Nintendo. It drove me insane. I never was able to finish it, and it's, weirdly enough, easier than this game. Maybe we should use some of our special weapons and stuff. Maybe that'll actually help me. R-Type is also extremely difficult. I've played Super R-Type on the Super Nintendo. It's very, very hard. You want a good bullet hell, this is the game for you. You like bullet hell? Then play this. I haven't even made it to the boss yet. The stealth fighter boss here is nasty as hell. How was I supposed to dodge that? It's like 20 bullets all in like one little clump. Got to drop these planes quick. Turbo button would be great here. I really need turbo. That would be helpful. This is a bullet hell type game, yes, because of it's got limited continues, so the difficulty of this one is extreme. You do not have limited continues, and this is only level 2. This game gets way, 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 way worse. I think I'm out of everything. Now I got 2 bombs. We'll use them. Yes! All right. This is baby mode. You ought to try this game. I invite you to try this game. Alright, so we got the stealth. What's next? Just pick one of the... We'll pick this level. Arsenal bird is on fire. Trigger break off. Oh, man. I'm buying all weapons. This is going better than I thought it would, actually. I thought I was going to be stuck on that stage. Well, you gotta concentrate hard. This is not a blind play, by the way. I've played this before, and Goten's been streaming it, so I've seen some of it in action, but... Alright, give me that. Give me that. We need all the power-ups we can get our hands on. This guy does not level up as fast as the other guy, Shin, but this guy can take more hits, and we need to be able to face tank things. That was cheap. Come on. I'm just about to die. I'm just going to start using stuff. If I'm going to die anyway, might as well use it. No chance. Alright, we'll go again. I'm not going to be conservative with our money here. We're just going to buy everything. You can farm money later. You can farm cash later. We don't have to be conservative with money. Good job. The mission just started and we're taking hits. I would like to grind through this. Not today or not tomorrow, but eventually. Maybe not on hard mode, but... But I grew up playing a lot of games like this, and I do enjoy these kind of games, despite how unforgiving they can be sometimes. Now, yeah, when you do get fully upgraded, things are a lot better. You have a lot more to work with. Dude, I can't pick that up. I couldn't even pick that up, and it was right there. Alright, I'm gonna use some bombs, because use them or lose them, right? Alright, now we're at the boss with no health. Perfect. Wait, this isn't even the boss. And dead again. Oh my god. I wonder if the Japanese version of this was easier. I wonder if this was so hard like this. Quick question, very curious. Is there any record of someone beating this game on hard mode, no sub-weapons? Royal, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I'm just making an assumption here, but I'm gonna say someone's done it. Because almost like at this point, I almost feel like if something's physically possible to be done with a video game, someone's gonna do it. But I'm definitely gonna say it's probably been done. But that would be a hell of a challenge, wouldn't it? No sub-weapons, regular gun only, hard mode, UN Squadron. That would be absolutely something. I will not be trying that, but... How much more damage do I need to do to that thing? I missed everything right there, and now the surface-to-air missile launcher is going to get me. We just get an extra life. We got an extra life. Yeah, it's a good. This is a good game. I like it. This was also in the arcade, and it was different in the arcade. You could just keep putting quarters in forever, and you would never die. Hey, Skinnerd, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a great day. Let's give Skinnerd a shout out. Chris is raiding with a party of 1. Thank you for the raid, Chris. I really appreciate it, man. Let's give you guys some shout outs. Chris has been playing Resident Evil. There's Chris. Now let's give Skinnerd a shout out. There you are. Everyone I recommend, guys, is a really good streamer. I highly recommend everyone here. So, thanks for dropping in, guys. Thank you, Chris, for the raid. And there's you guys some nice shout outs. Go follow him if you haven't. You will not regret it. Oh, so they want me to stay. Whoa, I knew that was gonna happen. Nope, not gonna happen. Jesus Christ. Damn. It's so hard. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I know I am, because I'm not working right this minute. Skinnerd, you need to try another 1cc Zelda 2 run. You got so close. You got so close. You can totally do that. What? Oh my god. Yeah, we should swap over to Shin. He looks like Skinnerd. Goten had that going on. I definitely can see the resemblance there. Yeah, Skinnerd actually beat Bayou Billy. I saw a lot of those streams of him doing it, and I missed the one where he actually finished it, but I went back and watched the VOD. Holy crap, nice job, dude. I'm just in bullet hell right here. Probably not going to beat this level, but we're going to grind it out and see. How could Konami have gone so wrong with that Bayou Billy game? It should have been so much better. The fighting sequences are awful. The light gun scenes are okay. The driving is honestly too hard, but I mean, it did get changed for the American version. Japanese version's definitely easier, but the American version is something else. Man, I'm getting my ass whooped, man. It's just... Let's just start using more special weapons. Oh, can I afford a new plane? We can get this. Tiger Shark. Get a Tiger Shark. Alright, we can get... Oh, we can get Phoenix missiles now. Get everything. I don't care. Just... Skinner, your setup is really nice, how you've got it going in there. You've got a really nice setup going with your little retro streaming area. When you had He-Man and Mario 64 going in the background the other day, I felt right at home there. You got some nice upgrades going. Had Bayou Billy on NES, never came far enough after that and disliked the beat-em-up genre. I can't blame you for not liking the beat-em-up genre if you played that early on. Before, like, playing good stuff like Final Fight and Streets of Rage and stuff like that. Bayou Billy had the worst beat-em-up sequences I think I've ever seen. So all the upgraded planes do is let you carry more weapons. All right, we have Phoenix missiles now. They're really good. What does this do? Okay, those cover along the ground. You know what? You can pause and switch weapons. I saw Corman doing that in his stream. But yeah, Skinner, your setup is awesome, dude. I love it. Oh wait, yeah, now our base is under attack. Now we have to play a different level. That's right. Forgot all about that. Alright, just buy everything. I don't care. Yukio, you need to try, like, Streets of Rage or Final Fight or something like that. I think you would enjoy those a lot more. Now I hit this stuff behind me. Without wasting, like, Mega Crush and all that. These planes take a lot of hits. I'm just gonna start using stuff. Just get me through the level. Absolutely do that with Zelda 2. Absolutely. A 1cc run of that is extraordinarily difficult. Oh, nice. Half these weapons don't even work on this. Oh, they're stealth planes. No wonder I can't lock on. No chance, man. No chance. I'm getting annihilated. Now we're going to be stuck doing this level until I run out of lives. This is brutality. Yeah, the planes aren't exactly the right colors there, are they? They don't look too realistic. This one looks more like an F-16 than a tiger shark. In the arcade version, I think that they had Mickey flying a F-14 Tomcat. Greg was flying an A-10 Thunderbolt, and I think Shin was flying the Tiger. So the arcade version of this was a little bit different. How do we get rid of these planes behind me? Okay, get above them and bomb them. All right. Use Mega Crush now. Bullpup does a lot of damage up close. Alright, did we get him? We got him, alright. Holy shit, another level. No problem if you guys need to lurk any. No problem whatsoever. Because I have to lurk all the time in you guys' streams, and I feel guilty about that a lot of times, but if it was a mercenary against mercenary, but we had a riot on our side, yeah, sure. Oh, now we're under attack by the submarine. Yeah, the enemy moves its units in the map here while you're playing the other levels, so that's also something you have to put up with. Alright, just buy everything, I guess. There's farming levels where you can farm money, but I don't think we're there yet. Nice. Another continue down. We're not even close to beating the game, guys. There's still 6 more levels after this. So obviously I'm not going to come anywhere close, but that's this game. Honestly, we should be using bombs here. Jeez! Sub is kicking my ass and oh my god, we're out of equipment. And I can't get any more money because we have to do this level. Oh my god. You wouldn't think a real sub would take this many hits. I mean, look at that. Video game logic right there. I knew that was gonna hit me. I knew it. Alright, we're out of... Alright, just spam everything. Strategy's out the window now. Just spam weapons. No! Now I'm out of money. I can't buy any more weapons. Now it's really over. Oh, we got a little bit. Alright, what was actually helping? Bombs? This was kind of helping. This is nasty, man. This is nasty. So very nasty. You can't help but take a hit. Yeah, right. Totally was able to dodge that. It's these planes causing all the problems. How many hits? Oh, a couple more deaths and it's all over. unreal. I wasted a bunch of money on stuff I didn't really need at first, so... I can't believe that didn't hit me. That gets me every single time when it... Alright, well, I'm out of all types of bombs and missiles now, so we have our standard weapon again. I knew it was coming. I knew what was going to happen there. I wasn't able to do one thing about it. We are getting enough money back every round to keep using these. What time is it? It's after 3. I gotta go pretty soon, guys. When I run out of lives here, I guess we're gonna go ahead and call it. I won't have time to stream tomorrow, but I'll be back on Tuesday. Usually, I'm gonna try and stream every day except Monday and Wednesday. Those days do not work for me whatsoever. There's between work and other things going on, but I'm gonna try and increase my streaming times to those days. Did that? Nah, I disagree with that. That's bull crap. So was that. So was that. Okay, that time it didn't happen as it was supposed to. Alright, dodge that. Dude, how much health does this have? No, I do not fear death whatsoever. So yeah, send it to Davy Jones' locker, absolutely. Release the Kraken. I feel better playing Gradius 3 than this, and it's really hard. That large missile it launches right there. Just die! Just die already! For how much health does this have? Oh my god, this is absurd! There's a difficulty harder than this. I can't do any more DPS than what I'm currently doing. Great. Dude, there's final bosses in other games that are way easier than this. This is early in this game. Nowhere to go right there. Perfect. Yeah, right. Like I could have dodged that. Plane flies into me from behind. If I stay in the corner, can they still hit me with that big missile? I'm questioning that now. Alright, well that went about as expected. Alright, let's find someone to raid, guys. Damn. Nasty. Nasty stuff right there. It's a fun game, but it's insane. Who can we raid today? How about Necromancer Ellie? We've never raided her before. She's playing Diablo 3. Let's raid Necromancer Ellie. Give it a try, Yukio. You might like it. That was on hard difficulty. It's a little bit better on easier difficulties. The projectiles of the enemies is a little bit slower. I've seen Goten try it. Yeah, that's who we're gonna raid here. Let's set this raid up. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. Like I've said before, I'm shocked when anyone shows up here. I really am, because I don't consider myself a good streamer. I really don't. But thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It's just as hard. I'm not going to disagree with that whatsoever. Alright, so thank you Starry City for gifting out 3 gift subs. Thank you Goten for gifting a gift sub to Victor. Victor, thank you for 200 bits. Victor for giving a gift sub to Skinnerd. And Chris for raid. Thank you very much. And thank all you guys for hanging out too. I really appreciate it. As always, it's always a lot of fun to stream. I enjoy it very, very much. Sorry we didn't get much done today. We weren't able to clear fzero on expert difficulty. Came kind of close a few times, but that's pretty brutal. We'll try again though. So you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will catch you guys later. Send you over to Necromancer Ellie. And here we go with our raid. Thank you once again, guys. See you guys later.
How's it going? Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Wow. How did you even have time to do a shout out? Yeah, I'm so sort of a mod. Mixer, what were you playing? Welcome. False advertise dad.
Knocked around.
UN Squadron, nice. Dude, I need to get back to UN Squadron. That one did kick my butt. It's on the SNES, but I need to play it on easy. I could not do it.
Went horribly. Just try it on. Play.
It's like a shooter. Yeah, it's a airplane shooter game. It's cool. Yeah, yeah.
Extremely tough.
It was good, but I was just so bad. I think it's just one player. Fun game is tough, yes, exactly. Yes. What do you listen to? for them, right? Do I need to go
For them,
inside?
yeah. You can go inside. The big guy, because he's the one that has the shield. So it gives him like a little bonus, I think.
Oh, it's the yellow skeleton. I see him now. Okay.
You come here. What's his name? Death Rattle? The Knight of Prophecy. Nice. There you go. He's done. Let's get the little ones. Come on. Wow, Dad.
You wouldn't buy my chair, Spade? Is that what you're saying?
Of course I would. He needs his kinesis. But I'm looking at the fact that Dad knows already that what I would buy.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, they do have fear. No wonder I run away.
Okay. I was like, why am I running away?
It's the yellow ones that have it. But they run away too. Like, dude, fight me.
Fight me, dog.
He keeps running.
Okay, let me switch.
B-ball.
I would buy it if I would.
Buy it together. We can share. You can have it next weekend. How's that?
Do it a month. One monthly. Sounds like a deal to me.
A great day. Alien Spade.
I'll just move in with Spade. There you go. Even easier. Don't you have a room, Spade?
Done. I have a room, yeah. There you go, Dad.
There you go.
Gonna head this way.
You can just commute to college from here. Yeah, it's fine. I'm down.
Yeah, my dad plays for football. Oh, there's football today. So I'll leave myself lurking here. Have a great one. Mixer, you have a wonderful day with your dad watching some good old football. Maybe I'll do that later. I'm ending. But yeah, have a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Football today. What was I gonna do?
In the room with it? Yes. But I still have I have another room, Dad. Don't worry. I'll just put my setup in the loft. You can have another room.
It's a mansion, basically.
No.
No? No?
Or when we come in too, we can have that in the loft.
Beast. Insanely hard. Oops.